Are trivia and wisdom the same thing? Well, that depends. It depends on what Fluval thinks, because Fluval is the font of all wisdom and trivia.
Is so much more important than wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It depends on what Fluval thinks, because Fluval is the font of all wisdom and trivia.
Is so much more important than wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It depends on what Fluval thinks, because Fluval is the font of all wisdom and trivia.
Is so much more important than wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And trivia.
So much more important than wisdom.
That's true.
Smarter child.
Control. I know smarter child.
Smarter child.
I know smarter child.
Smarter child.
I know smarter child.
Smarter child.
I know smarter child.
Dump truck. He's a Welsh actor and author. Tearing that ass up. Dump truck. Banana and gelato.
Oh, I don't know why that wrong. Like a doctor of philosophy.
Tearing that ass up. Doctor of film studies. And study my work, because I've shaped all of Hollywood.
Oh, look at him. Oh yeah, you're so big. You're so big. Look how small he is. Look how small he is, but don't let him know that. Wisdom, the same thing.
Yeah, no, I mean he's got a good look. What can I say? Like, it's a pretty good look. It's very Batman.
Yes. It depends on what Fluval thinks, because Fluval.
I mean, as you can see. Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter. and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern California Adventure.
Hello, everyone. I'm Intern Kristie. Hello and
Hello.
welcome to Grand Trivia. I'm so excited to be talking about theme parks because
Yes.
this is sort of like a digital theme park.
Yes, this week you'll suffer out the slings and arrows of outrageous theme park trivia.
Flucus, we love this. Hello, Hot Carbs Live.
Hot Carbs Live. Thank
We're
you for playing my game, Day of the Tentacle.
Yes.
I
Oh,
appreciate it.
it's George Lucas's
It was
game?
a LucasArts game, so in a
Oh.
sense, they're all my games, from Monkey Island to The Dig
Okay.
to Outlaws to Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Less surprising on that one.
And which one of those do you want to see someone do blind? Because, of course, Hot
Oh,
Carbs
that's a great
Live.
question. Yes, they did a blindfolded playthrough of Day of the Tentacle that used to be on this channel, actually. And so I'm going to give them a shout out so that you all do yourselves a favor. I don't know why I'm drifting into Hank Hill. So that you do yourselves a favor and play.
Watch
their
this
games.
incredible
Watch their channels.
font of suffering. I mean, what's suffering?
I
To just
think,
sort of sit there and, like, think of the wonderful game
By
that
the
you
way-
know the imagery of, but you cannot see. You must navigate with only one sense. Beautiful.
By the way, I think Full Throttle would be the one
Beautiful.
I'd like to see people play blindfolded, because then you have to ride a motorcycle without seeing, and then you get to go faster. It's like being a Jedi. It's like you're being Anakin Skywalker, the only human who can do it.
No scoping those bells.
No scope the
scoping.
bells.
But you know what? You're all gonna have to no scope.
Our game of trivia,
Yes,
which you
that's
can join
right.
by going to crowd.live and entering the code VDDSC. That's VDDSC.
Valentine's Day. Done. So candy. Valentine's Day done so candy.
Yeah, it's like doing a trench run without a targeting computer, and Mark Hamill's in it, so it's even more like doing a trench run without a targeting
Precise.
computer. But if you go to
Absolutely.
crowd.live and enter the code VDDSC, you can join our game of
Valentine's
trivia
Day done.
like on RFM's Grand
So
Trivia's
candy.
Cup Fusion Chatters Become, the HR Puff and Stuff Theme Park Pinball Ride, Six Flags Walk Run,
Oh, that's a good one.
and Mighty Whom.
What's that? I thought it was gonna be Matty or Horn.
I thought it was going to be the Matty Horn, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think it's like the sound, the scream you make on a roller coaster.
Oh, yes, yes.
I knew it. I caught what
Yes,
you were
of
doing,
Of course
Matty.
you did, Fluval.
And also,
Of course Fluval did.
I mean, yeah, no, of course I got it. I always get it. I get all
All
things.
jokes.
All jokes, I
all
understand.
jokes. All japes.
Oh,
All pokings
all
fun.
wacky bits, all
Wacky, wonderful, inflatable, arm flailing
tube beings.
beings. Yes, he gets all of them.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true, and I'm glad you appreciate that, because not all third-dimensional beings properly do.
But Fluval,
What?
before we get this game started, can
Uh-huh.
I just like do a little reveal?
Sure.
As some of you know, you've seen our dear Feltful. That's right.
Oh, yes, this is a huge reveal.
An iteration of Fluval that was created, that's right, by our very own Potatoes Molasses,
Yes.
and then imbued with the essence of Fluval from Fluval, much like how that one god made the dwarves, but they didn't have the spark of life. And Eru Iluvatar was like, dude, what the fuck? You know I was making these people. And he was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, Eru Iluvatar. Oh my god, it's my bad. I will destroy
Potatoes.
them.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
But then
Good choice,
Eru
Redactron.
Iluvatar gave them the power of life. So we have the wonderful Feltful, his sacred visage, now with the essence of Fluval as represented by... That's right!
That's right. It has a hat now.
He has a hat! He has a little hat! Look, he can tilt it jauntily.
Yes.
Look at him
Like I
jauntily
always have
tilt
mine
his little
tilted.
hat.
Oh yeah, it needs a white band just like mine.
It
From
does.
Kevin's Hatinator.
And of course, we haven't put this one fully through
No,
the Hatinator.
But it'll be able to have a top
but
hat
he will be able to have
Yeah.
a little top hat
for formal occasions.
for formal occasions.
Well, we should get-
soon. What I do need, Fluval, is I need some way so that Feltful can just sit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Ah! It's my little Feltful.
We need to get a sexy veiled number.
Doesn't it? Very horror show.
Very horror show.
It is so perfect. Magnets. Yes, how do they work? Only Fluval knows.
Only I know.
And that is why he can have this wonderful little hat that just kind of, whoop, snaps right onto him. So jaunty. Everyone needs an SVN. What's that? So vindictive
Nonsense.
nonsense.
And you can join our game of trivia by going to crowd.live and entering the code VDDSC, like on RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion, a sexy veiled number.
Yes.
On RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion,
Yes.
chatters become the H&R Puffin Stuff, Theme Park Pinball Ride, Six Flags Walk Run, Matter Horde, Piss
Matterhorn! We got a
Pissneyland.
Matterhorn.
Commander
Yes.
Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion is here, a celebrity.
Oh.
Ish's Berry Farm, potatoes on a carousel horse.
Love that. Thank you,
Fluvaland
potatoes.
annual pass holder, Mr. Blog's Wild Ride, and Bootleg Bart from The Simpsons Ride. Not yet, but if you do Fluval cosplay, send it in and we'll share it on the show.
I have been read.
Oh, you've done Fluval cosplay.
And I did have
Yeah.
a pair of
Yeah, you
yes.
did do, if you look on you did do Fluval cosplay, yes.
Yes, I
And
have.
I believe you can see it on our Instagram.
And as soon as I get this ready, this is part of my Fluval
That was part of
cosplay.
it, yeah, that was the fins.
To, yes, represent your glorious
My
fins.
glorious fins.
So much
Yeah,
better.
of course, Intern Cosplay has
Thank you so
done
much.
it.
I'm Intern
but-
Kristie. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, Intern California Adventure definitely has done it.
Thank you so much. I'm
Yeah, Intern
Kristie.
Cedar
Thank
Fair.
You so much. Thank you so much. I'm Intern Kristie. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Intern Tilt-A-Whirl here.
Thank you so much. I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Intern.
much.
Of
Of course. A horse.
A horse, a horse, of course. What is a horse, of course? That's a trivia question.
Oh.
What is a horse?
A third-dimensional being that is slightly less repulsive than the human ones.
That is correct.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Fluval. Thank you, Fluval. This is what doing an internship with the Grand Aquarium Empire will get you, this level of knowledge.
Yeah, I
you know?
just throw them out there. You know, I'm going to invite you.
Explicit verbal approval to get a Fluval tattoo from Alex. I would like to give all of you explicit verbal approval.
I don't think
to
the
get
question
Fluval.
was, do we give it?
Well,
I think
because they
it's-
know that we do.
Right.
Any iteration of Fluval is glorious.
Yeah, much like the Weeping Angels, an image
Yes.
of Fluval becomes a Fluval.
More great news. Exactly.
Yeah.
Even more
Yeah.
great news.
Yeah, even more great news.
Not only is there now another little iteration of Fluval bopping around, going on adventures, but you can all put an iteration of Fluval on yourself.
I have even more
That's
great
right.
news.
And through tattoo, because you suffer with like
Right,
every
exactly.
little bit. Oh,
Beautiful
what a
suffering.
Way. What a way to honor.
But you know, I have even more great
Life
news.
Oh yeah.
Our game is starting now. You can still join if you're late. Here comes your first question after the trademark crowd purr countdown.
Oh.
Question 1. What was the name of Disney's Sandwich of the Future, which debuted in the 1980s? Was it the Hand Witch, the Sandwich Mark 7, the Star Witch, or the Tomorrow Witch? This is a returning question, so eagle-eared listeners will have seen it before.
Oh, you watched the 5 Doctors. Which doctor is the main doctor in that? Have you reached David Tennant
Quinn,
yet?
Medicine Woman.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And it's different from Outlander, right? Outland is not...
There's no time travel in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. She's just a doctor on the
Oh.
Old West.
I definitely thought that she was a time traveler.
I think you even
That
said
was
this
the
last night in a
deal.
different form, Fluval, and I dang ol' forgot. Perhaps the Sando Mark 12. This is a top 10 question.
10.
Argyle has a crush on Dr. Quinn. Definitely remember this.
woman.
But hope I got it right. Let's see if you did. 10 of you said the Hand Witch. None of you thought it was the Sandwich Mark 7. 2 of you thought it was the Star Witch.
Nothing but Star
1 of you thought it was the
Witch.
Tomorrow Witch. The correct answer is the Hand Witch. And we go now to a photo of the Hand Witch.
Gasp.
Adventureland's newest attraction, Disney's Hand Witch, the one-hand sandwich. And it was essentially a savory cone packed with one of 4 fillings: ham and cheese, pulled barbecue chicken, roast beef, and cheddar, and then tuna salad.
Tuna salad.
And yeah, the cone-shaped foods live on now in Cars
Oh,
Land.
do they? You can get
Yes.
a cone-shaped food.
Yes. That's meat ice cream, says a whom named Maddie. It sure
Meat
is.
cream.
And something about it ending in a capital letter bugs me. Well, you know what I have to say to that, bootleg Bart? It's like poetry, it rhymes.
I see. Yes. Yes.
The only reason it's not the Star Witch is because cutting bread into stars is too much profit. Exactly. And here's the thing that's not on the question. That's not the only food invented there. Doritos were also invented in Disneyland as made from the leftovers of tortillas.
Oh, Doritos.
Doritos
were
chips
made- Okay.
Were invented at Disneyland.
Unlike other chips, which are also
Yes, tortilla
just
chips were not invented in Disneyland.
tortillas.
Neither was our leaderboard, where Six Flags Walk Run is in first, Matterhorn in second, tied with Disneyland.
Disneyland.
The HR Puff and Stuff theme park pinball game in third or fourth. Bootleg Bart from the Simpsons ride in fifth. Potatoes, one on a carousel horse in sixth. Yes, every mind-blowing fact I
Yes.
learned from a fish.
It's true. It's the only
It's
way to
been a-
learn real good
And
facts.
it's been a trivia question before, but Disneyland is the birthplace of a Mexican restaurant in Frontierland,
Oh.
which was known as the Casa de Fritos,
Casa de Fritos.
because it was Frito-Lay's restaurant.
That song is appropriate.
Yeah.
For the idea of a Casa de Fritos.
Yeah. Oh, and then we have a new player in 13th place.
Oh!
You can't see them yet, but when I press spacebar, you should be able to. No, you can't. How about now? It's the haunted Uncle Bryson.
Haunted Uncle Bryson.
Ooh. Well, let's see what horrors await us in question number 2. Which of these was not a shop in Star Trek The Experience's Promenade? Garrick's Clothiers, Jacobson's Used Photons, Latinum Jewelers, or Moogie's Trading Post?
I like the idea of used photons.
3 of these were real businesses in Star Trek The Experience. 1 of them was not.
Oh no! Oh crap! I love the suffering we're already enduring. You all think that you should know. Many of you have been there. Many of you are big Star Trek fans. But are you big Star Trek fans if you don't know the answer to this question?
Oh, you're a Star Trek fan? Name 3 shops from Star Trek The Experience's Promenade.
Garrick is real. Okay.
1 of you said
okay.
Garrick's Clothiers. 7 said Jacobson's Used Photons. 5 of you said Latinum Jewelers. None of you said Moogie's Trading Post. The correct answer is Jacobson's Used Photons. Most of you got that wrong.
Most of you got it wrong, but you did try and sell photons. We
However,
did see your eBay listing.
While it wasn't in Star Trek The Experience's Promenade, it was part of the Promenade directory on Deep Space Nine, the show.
Wait, so it really is a
On-
real thing in the show?
On the show, Jacobson's Used Photons is a real listing in the Promenade directory, but it was not part of Star Trek The Experience.
So in real Deep Space Nine, you could go to
Yes.
the used photons shop.
Yes, you can go to the amphitheater, the Andorian fast food, the Bajoran consulate office, the Bajoran customs office, the bowling alley, Caver's gravity devices, Curry's martial arts training.
It's canon.
It's canon, but not in Star Trek The Experience.
And
Tom
so, like,
Servo's used robots.
what?
Tom Servo's used robots. But you know who's missing?
This one was invented by a
Exactly. These are random things written down by the art department. But you know who's missing from it? Tom Servo's used robots is there, but there's no Crow.
Crow. Crow.
Exactly, CBC.
Exactly.
There's no cam bot either. But you know where there is something of a cam bot? That's right, it's on our leaderboard where Matterhorde has taken first place. The H&R Puffin Stuff Theme Park Pinball Ride in second. Bootleg Bart from The Simpsons Ride in third. Potatoes on a Carousel Horse in fourth. Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion in fifth. On RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion, Chatters Become in sixth place. Pissneyland in seventh. Mr. Blog's Wild Ride in eighth. Six Flags Walk Run in ninth. Fluvaland Annual Pass Holder in 10th. The Haunted Uncle Bryson got it right in 11th. Ish's Berry Farm, which becomes Ish's Scary Farm around Halloween in 12th. And Matty in 13th place. As we probably a dodecahedron.
Probably. I was thinking a D20. You'd get like a little bit more of a roll from a D20. Or like one of those D100s.
Well, you were thinking a D20?
Yeah.
Well, then do I have great news for you about what shape a dodecahedron is?
Oh, really?
I want to
Yeah.
cast magic missile.
Yeah, a dodecahedron is the shape of a D20.
Well,
And of the
wonderful.
artifact in Baldur's Gate 3.
Are you sure that's a D20?
It's a 20-sided...
Shape is a
Yeah.
dodecahedron?
Yeah.
So a decahedron
It's a 10-sided.
is
Is a
it-
D10.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
Wow.
See, dodecahedrons. And then, oh, wow, this small stellated dodecahedron basically just is the artifact from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
2 decas.
Why can't I
More
roll
fun.
that?
More decas, more fun. 6 Flags.
It's 12, I thought. Apparently not. So, because, wait. Well,
No, it's
'cause-
20. It's 2 10s.
And a decahedron is definitely 10.
It's a...
Because I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look like there's enough faces. So I think you're tricking me, Fluval. I think you're tricking me also because further down on the page it said that there were 12 faces.
yeah, it does. I was tricking you.
You were tricking me, Fluval! You tricked me so hard.
I'm teaching you math as
Yep.
well as many get taught math.
Yep. It
Missy-
comes from the Creek for 12. That's how we knew
Right.
Fluval was tricking us.
Congratulations, Missy. You got it right.
I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, look, it's Missy punching ignorance.
Ouch, my butt. A true story.
A
I
D20
wanna
is an
cast
icosahedron.
Magic missile.
A 20-sided polyhedron is an icosahedron. And that, of course, has been... Question 3. Which Star Trek alum directed Walt Disney World's Body Wars? Is that DC Fontana, Gene Roddenberry, Leonard Nimoy, or William Shatner?
Ooh, okay. Only 2 of the people listed are directors. But I don't. But that's the thing.
When
is
has
that-
being qualified ever stopped Gene?
Well, exactly. A cop can do many things, apparently.
Yeah, I think that's why the trick worked.
Icosahedron. Yeah, if it was Shatner, it would suck.
But,
he
you know,
did the 3rd one, right?
He did the 5th one.
He did the 5th one.
Leonard did the
because-
3rd and 4th,
third
and then
and
that meant
fourth.
Shatner got to do 5th because contractually anything Leonard Nimoy got, Shatner also got.
Jesus Christ.
And as he says on Futurama, you know, I respect myself so much. That's why I got a great performance in Star Trek 5.
Yeah. Dodecahedron was a character in the Phantom Toll Booth. Ooh, we love that. One of those early novels about the suffering caused by, semiotics? Semantics? I revisited a remix of William Shatner talking about directing the mountain climbing scene recently, and it holds up. Okay. He was apparently paying attention when his friend Leonard was doing a little bit of directing. Shatner also did, like, direct elements of Star Trek, like the original series.
They can't hear that what just played.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to play. But let's see what you picked. 4 of you said DC Fontana. 1 of you said Gene Roddenberry. 8 of you said Leonard Nimoy. None of you said William Shatner. The correct answer is, in fact, Leonard Nimoy.
Nimoy?
And Body Wars is a ride that uses the same technology as Star Tours, but to journey inside of the human body instead of out to the stars.
Ooh.
That's right. Now let's boldly go where no one has gone before. Our leaderboard, where Matterhorde is in first. The HR Puffin Stuff, the pinball ride.
The pinball ride.
Yeah,
I love
the
that.
HR Puffin Stuff theme park pinball ride in second. Bootleg Bart from The Simpsons ride in third. Potatoes on a Carousel Horse in fourth. The Haunted Uncle Bryson in fifth. Six Flags Walk Run in sixth. Fluvaland Annual Pass Holder in seventh. Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion in eighth. Ish's Berry Farm in ninth. On RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion, Chatter's Become in 10th. Pissneyland in 11th. Dr. Blog's Wild Ride in 12th. And T-Hoom in 13th place. As we fly on to question number 4. Which of these video games inspired a theme park attraction? Angry Birds, Gears of War, Mass Effect, or Plants vs. Zombies?
So I really want the answer to be Gears of War.
Why?
Because that sounds amazing. It sounds like you're crushing
Are
other
you
third
familiar with
dimensional
what Gears
beings.
of War is?
I have no idea. I'm assuming the gears are the gears of the roller coaster.
You're a
and
soldier.
you're crushing other beings.
You're a soldier fighting monsters who emerge from the core of the earth.
Perfect. They're already coming from below. You can crush them in the gears of your roller coaster ride.
Sure.
Right? Oh, totally guessed. So long, lead. Bye-bye. What beautiful suffering. That's you. You're being a joker. That's you.
You're being a real joker.
You could be right. That is the
Perhaps
glory
a toker.
of the suffering that we present to you.
That is always the
Could
suffering
be
we present is, what if you get it right?
What if?
Then you'll get points instead of lose them. You gotta turn some of these down.
What
that's
is
not you.
this?
That was one of the that was the correct answer playing. But
Oh,
luckily-
okay. So none of the third dimensional beings can hear this.
No one else heard that. That was just
Okay.
you.
Well, thank you for distracting and fooling me, Fluval.
Yes.
You know, I always love it when you
The
test
correct
me.
answer is all of them.
What?
Yeah, they all Angry Birds, Gears of War, Mass Effect, and Plants vs. Zombies all inspired theme park rides. First up, let's take a look at King Pig's Wild Hog Dodgems.
Hog Dodgems.
This is
What
King
the
Pig's
fuck?
Wild Hog Dodgems,
What?
which is bumper cars that are Angry Birds themed.
Great name. Great name. Dodgems. What in the? This is bumper cars.
Yeah.
So are you supposed to dodge the other cars?
No, the name doesn't make sense. Here's Gears of War.
Yes, Hot Carbs Live. Change your name to King of Pigs.
And this is a
Wild
laser
Hog
tag
Dodgems.
attraction themed after Gears of War. Located in Dubai's Hub Zero, Attractions Management magazine described it by saying, equipped with a laser gun and jacket, up to 24 players explore the 2-level site, themed like the planet Sarah. with the aim of shooting opposing team members and virtual locusts, a mutual enemy.
Okay.
And locusts are the beings who emerge from the core
I
of the
see.
planet Sarah.
I'm glad that they're also killing each other, though.
Yeah.
I think that that's very important.
Mass Effect New Earth is at California's Great America in Santa Clara and is a motion ride,
Oh.
where the ride's
okay.
plot coincides with the timeline of Mass Effect 3 during the invasion of the galaxy by Reapers,
Oh.
a collective of colossal-sized sentient spaceships. And so you're a tourist ship which is repurposed from a disused military convoy, and you're captained by a live-action actor who plays Conrad Werner, a big fan of Commander Shepard, who you play as in Mass Effect.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there's no cure.
And
no cure to King Pig's wild
there's a
hog
great-
dodgems.
Podcast The Ride with a whole long segment all about this ride. And so I encourage you to check that out.
But not King Pig's wild hog
No,
dodgems.
and not Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3Z Arena.
I like garden warfare.
Well, that's the game. One of the games is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare as a parody of Call of Duty
Yeah.
Modern Warfare. And so
Yes.
on this one,
Yes.
it's an interactive dark ride in North Carolina's Cara Winds Park,
Yeah, we need
where
the
you're like
Warcraft
two
ride.
audiences competing in your ride, where you have to, like, as a zombie.
Yes.
Yeah, so here you go. You shoot the things on screen with your little laser guns.
Oh, this looks way less exciting.
Yeah, it's like a worse version of Astro Blasters, where you're not actually moving.
Yeah, because you're not moving.
No.
And it probably...
Well, the seats move, but, like,
But you probably don't have very good aim.
no.
Right? Like, how responsive is it? It looks like that kid is just shooting blindly, which usually I'm all for. But I don't know. Because you're not sure you'd hit anything, which is suffering. Mm-hmm.
It is
King
suffering,
Pig's
clearly.
Wild hogs, dodgems. He looks like he'd give me a panic attack. It looks like it would make me really dizzy and I might throw
Oh,
up.
I'm sure it does play the exact same video every time.
Oh.
Much like we play our leaderboard, where the HR Puffin Stuff Pinball Theme Park ride is in first place.
Ooh.
Matter Horde in second. Bootleg Bart in third from the Simpsons ride. In fourth, Six Flags Walk Run. In fifth, Potatoes on a Carousel Horse. In sixth, Fluvaland Annual Pass Holder. In seventh, Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion. In eighth, The Hunt at Uncle Bryson. In ninth, Stab Comedy. Hello, Stab! In 10th, Pissneyland. In 11th, Ish's Berry Farm. In 12th, Mr. Blog's Wild Ride. In 13th, Mahati. And in 4th, on RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion, Chatter's Become. And now most of you got that right because...
Oh, I like how Chatters Become, like, went all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, because
were
they didn't
at
play.
the top.
Well, they didn't play, you see.
Oh.
I'm going to turn on auto cycling. But the thing is, in that question, the only winning move was to play.
That's the suffering. That's the high quality suffering that
Yeah.
we bring to all
Yeah,
of
because
you.
they lost points on the previous question and then didn't answer that one.
Oh.
Which is sometimes a good strategy, sometimes not. Let's see if it is on question number 5. Which sci-fi author created the original script and storyline for Spaceship Earth, the ride in the big ball at Epcot? Is that Isaac Asimov, Harlan Ellison, Ray Bradbury, or Theodore Sturgeon?
I love the idea that it's Harlan Ellison, so that it like suddenly turns and becomes like
Yeah.
some crazy, horrifying like AI like future.
A cast member pops out and seals your mouth shut.
You gotta know when to play. Yes.
Ugh,
I was
void.
getting gelato, but you did get gelato. Well, I like that at least there's some
So
suffering.
not only did you not answer the question, you did it because you were consuming matter? Ugh, lowly third-dimensional being.
Lowly. Sometimes the only way to suffer is to not play.
That is true. Well,
Very true.
let's see what you picked on this question. 4 of you said Isaac Asimov, 1 of you said Harlan Ellison, 7 said Ray Bradbury, 0 of you said Theodore Sturgeon. The correct answer is Ray Bradbury. According to Mental Floss, he also helped design the iconic Epcot ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense that Bradbury's vision of the future would be compatible with Walt Disney's.
It does. It does. It is interesting that he created something for like a hall full of screens and there were no like lions that come eat you.
Yeah.
It doesn't replace your parents,
No.
you know?
It's not, it doesn't tattoo you all over with various images.
It should be round. The future should be round.
It should be round.
Was gonna put Bradbury.
But speaking of
Should've
rounds,
went with your gut.
speaking of rounds,
That
it's
makes
time
a lot
for
of sense.
everyone's favorite round, because that was question 5. He did want Disney to run for governor. It's Fluval's favorite segment, where you win nothing, but you get to help reunite tickets.
That's right. It's our wacky ticket reunification raffle game.
You get to end the suffering of tickets by reuniting them, which I don't like.
Geodesic sphere. I like that. All right, and I know that some of you may have just received tickets that I sent
Great.
like a month ago. But let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Our first ticket of the night is 396623.
396623.
396623. Our next ticket.
No, it's not.
396652. 396
6652.
652.
Ugh.
So close. Next we
Good,
have
suffer. Like I am.
396663. That's right.
396663.
663.
663. Close to the number of the beast.
This is a good segment. I'm so glad because it brings so much suffering.
And you don't have to be a patron or anything to play. Just send us a DM with your address and we'll send you tickets.
Fluval suffering confuses you. Fluval consumes suffering. You were brought to
No,
the
what I
suffering.
don't
Fluval
like,
was
what
born in
okay,
it.
what I don't like is that you're ending the suffering of these tickets.
Maybe they have strange
Or maybe they have
familial
okay.
relationships.
Okay, I'm on board if the tickets don't have a strained relationship with each other.
The neighbor of the
If the tickets don't want to be reunited and we're doing it, then I think it works a lot better.
Cannot find my tickets.
That
I
was
need
a
to claim for next
presumption on
week,
my
you
part.
too.
Is 396663 still the most recent ticket?
Yes.
I went off on a whole tear, so.
Oh, that's okay. The next one we have is 3.
I know it's okay. I did it.
Of course, Flu.
Everything
Of
I do is
course.
perfect.
No, you're totally right.
39.
I realized that my stamp says twitch.com. It does.
Yeah.
I'm glad that is unreadable to everyone. I only worked very hard on it. Does it redirect to twitch.tv?
No.
Oh shit, so it should have been twitch.tv this whole time?
Yes.
I have stamped hundreds of fucking things with the...
You have? No, twitch.com does not redirect. Twitch.com is nothing.
Oh my god!
Oh, it does redirect. It does redirect. Oh, it actually totally works. It totally works. It totally redirects.
Oh my god, I can't believe...
No, you're all good. It redirects. It works. Yeah, it's in other dimensions. It is twitch.com.
Yep.
In other dimensions where the island of Tuvalu had less power, it's twitch.com.
Wonderful. Yep.
Yeah, because Tuvalu clearly the rope has tons of power. Anyway, what did you say?
396619.
396619.
6619.
396.
And our final ticket of the
what
night,
is it?
which of course you can find by going to twitch.com.
Twitch.com/Radio-Free-Multiverse. I'm tempted just to use that on all our promos now. Just to be difficult.
That's to be difficult.
What?
396.
396.
5.
5.
7.
7.
1.
396571 is our final ticket of the night. So far, no winners, all whammies.
Look at how interdimensional the ticket is.
Yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
I love that. Oh, that's so cool. No winners tonight?
No winners so far.
No winners?
No winners, all
Will my
whammies.
ticket ever be called?
But, you know, in a sense, you're all winners.
Why is
Because
that?
you're about to watch the first installment of a brand new series here on Grand Trivia,
My
where I
God.
dare to travel to your dimension and have
Whoa.
adventures. 924 Gilman was the launch pad for iconic bands like Green Day, Operation Ivy, and more. Like all great artistic venues, it draws a lot of inspiration from the awe-inspiring power and talent of the Grand Aquarium Empire. Such a pretty and terrifying fish. But not as pretty and terrifying as me, Fluval. Someone trapped the Goblin King in a two-dimensional prison. Beautiful suffering. Now he can be hoarded just as he once hoarded jewels. What's important is me, Fluval. A talk show from outer space? It'll never work. Build your utopian, happy society so that we can strike it down. Butt fart, the slanderous Premels were here. Middle-aged queers, look. Our highest rated demo. Go to sensitiveartist.club. Go now! Who knows where I'll go in
Yes!
future installments. And that will be getting posted to the Radio Free Multiverse Instagram in 15 minutes. Circulate it around. Much as you circulated the tapes for Mystery Science Theater, circulate our reels.
Circulate them! Circulate them!
Actually, it'll post. Yeah, it'll post soon on Instagram.com/Radio Free Multiverse. And that is Instagram.com/Radio Free Multiverse.
All of our middle-aged queers are here. Our slanderous Premels. They know that they slandered. They know. 571.
That is one of the tickets.
That
yeah.
is one of the tickets, and I still have it out. Did you get it? Void, did you win this ticket? You won? Okay, that's wonderful. Instagram.edu. Yay, Void!
Yay, Void!
I will be sending you, that's right, your ticket, and also perhaps a charger that you might have left in this space, in this studio outside of time and space.
Yeah.
It's outside of time and space.
It's outside of time and space, and perhaps you've been here and left a charger.
Literally none in the 600 range.
Literally
Ooh,
none.
Literally none. Literally none.
Well, now let's resume our game of trivia with question number 6. The 1995 Super Bowl halftime show promoted the opening of which Disneyland ride? Astro Orbiter, Indiana Jones Adventure, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, or The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh? This was also discussed recently on Podcast The Ride. And it was very historic. Exactly,
Ooh,
missed the
okay.
information. Oh, 1BBBR also has none in the 600 range.
I wonder what that means.
Who knows what that means?
But I always keep checking. Oh, I love that. What's suffering?
And Argyle.
Indiana Jones Super Bowl halftime shows? Did that happen?
This question will determine if it did.
Oh, okay.
It
Astro
did.
Orbiter. I bet it's Indy.
9 of you said Indy, and 9 of you are right. It was Indiana Jones, the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. The halftime show was in January 1995 and also featured both Tony Bennett and Patti LaBelle.
Oh.
It told the story of Indiana Jones and Marion fighting to regain the Vince Lombardi trophy after it was stolen. And Marion's presence... It's the Super Bowl trophy.
Oh.
And Marion's presence is what led Keeper of the Holocron, Leland Chi, to declare it non-canon. So it's non-canon because Marion's in it. Because the Super Bowl halftime show was set in 1935, which is a year before Raiders of the Lost Ark takes place. And Raiders of the Lost Ark is Indy and Marion's big reunion after years apart. So they couldn't have been together in 1935. So this Super Bowl halftime show is non-canon.
Okay, but what if it is canon, and the reason she's so mad at Indy is because he does not remember that he just saw her last year?
I mean, I love that idea.
Um,
They also both drink a lot. Maybe they were just blackout drunk during the halftime show.
Could be, but we do need a Roger Rabbit halftime show.
Yeah, exactly, Ish. It's
Come
Legends.
on.
It's Indiana Jones Legends.
Legends.
Yes, the Roger halftime show would be great.
Like, they can still hook up even if they're not together.
Oh, whoa,
Come
blog.
on.
You're right. Someone needs if you know Leland Shee, keeper of the holocron at Lucasfilm, ask him if Dial of Destiny changes the canon status of Indiana Jones's Super Bowl halftime show.
They just get beamed by the Men in Black, you know?
Yeah, give this to Frankie. Give this to Hunter and the Wiz, which airs Wednesdays at 11 a.m. on
to
twitch.tv
the
or
Wiz.
twitch.com/WizWorldLive. So that they may be able to take on that script.
What's so funny about it to me is that I did a lot of labor to get the .com to fit because it was just one letter too long. It was always that M that was just falling off, and I could have just had TV.
Yeah, submit it to Hunter and the Wiz. See if they want to write that story.
Huge news.
You know what else is huge news?
So much
Our
delicious
leaderboard,
suffering.
where HR Puff and Stuff Theme Park Pinball Ride is in first, Matterhorn in second, Bootleg Bart from The Simpsons Ride in third, The Hunt and Uncle Bryson flying from his grave to fourth place, the Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion in fifth, Fluval Annual Pass Holder in sixth, Flags Walk Run in seventh, tied with Potatoes on a Carousel Horse, Ish's Berry Farm in ninth, Stab Comedy, which by the way is a great comedy theater and Twitch channel based out of Sacramento that you should also check out,
Could have had.
who we
TV.
frequently raid after these shows. And then Pissneyland in 11th on RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion Chatters Become in 12th. Plug your phone in.
Ooh, suffering.
Yeah,
Tasty.
probably. Given the pace,
I
given
love
how much
that
the pace tends to
anxiety.
slow after the ticket game, probably. But why don't we see by going to question number 7?
Ooh.
Which of these celebrities was not featured in Superstar Limo? Carson Daly, Drew Carey, Regis Philbin, or Tim Allen?
And that's the beauty of suffering. A Hot Carbs Live. You see, we could have made it so that you never had to charge your devices. In late stage capitalism, who will survive. We could have also not had
A
capitalism.
Superstar Limo was a theme park ride where you were a paparazzi, or if you were fleeing the paparazzi in a limo.
Oh, that's in good taste.
Well, initially that was the idea, but then it was originally a very fast ride, but then Princess Diana died, so they made it not a fast ride.
Because people don't die in slow car accidents.
No.
That's never happened.
And now it's a Monsters Inc. ride, and none of them are in it anymore.
Picked the wrong person.
Well, let's see what people picked.
Picked
6
it
said Carson Daly,
wrong.
2 said Drew Carey, none said Regis Philbin, 6 said Tim Allen. The correct answer is Carson Daly. The rest are all featured in Superstar Limo.
You all
Joan
got it
Rivers was
wrong.
also in it as the voiceover at the very beginning of the ride.
Oh, I love Joan Rivers.
And she was on an episode of these shows. So here you go. And yeah, you're getting like your agent talking to you as you go in. Beverly Hills, look at it.
Ooh.
Here we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's Melanie Griffith and some guy. And then here we go. Look at that. Oh, wow.
Famously invited
Missed who
people
that
to live in
was,
that limo
too.
lad. Famously.
There's Tim Allen. Tim the Toolman Taylor right there. There's... Yeah, it's basically these weird pseudo-animatronics of all these celebrities. There's Drew Carey with those tickets. He's got... Regis tries to give you money.
Are you sitting in like an open limo?
Yeah, you're in an open
Okay.
limousine.
I'm
But yeah, the
kinda
correct answer
glad.
was Carson Daly.
Glad it didn't happen at Carson. It does seem terrifying. There is some uncanny
It
valley
is
shit
Antonio
going on.
Banderas. I think you're right.
Oh.
I said some famous man. That's
He's
accurate.
just some guy.
He's a famous man.
Honestly, he's
Okay.
a man with brown hair in Hollywood. Like, he doesn't have even a face. They all look the same.
He has a face.
Uh,
So here, the complete list. The complete list of celebrity. It does look more like Seth Meyers. But the complete list of celebrities are Regis Philbin, Melanie Griffith, Antonio Banderas, Cindy Crawford, Tim Allen, Jackie Chan, Drew Carey, Cher, and Whoopi Goldberg.
oh yeah? Name the features on Antonio Banderas' face. I'm assuming there's a nose.
Yeah, he has eyes.
I did watch Return of Zorro,
Mask of Zorro.
and I did pay a lot of attention to him in that movie.
The Legend of
But-
Zorro.
I second this motion. Okay.
And yeah, they decapitated the Drew animatronic for the Monsters ride.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you know what else is great? Our leaderboard. Where the HR Puff and Stuff theme park pinball ride in first. The Hunt at Uncle Bryson in second. Bootleg Bart. Yes, they turned into a Monsters Inc. ride. They put them all in like clean room suits and like radioactive suits and cut off some of their heads to make them shaped right. Bootleg Bart from The Simpsons ride in third. Matterhorde in fourth. Commander Cup Fusion.
Are you claiming that several white male actors look alike?
I mean... Yeah, who are you claiming looked alike?
Antonio Banderas and every other white guy with brown hair. Unless he's in his nice little outfit. Oh, what does Carson Daly look like?
That was me claiming it, but yeah, this is Who Do They Look Like? The recurring segment where intern celebrities get celebrities. Or think celebrities look like each other.
Yes, and what is this?
Oh, Tim Allen and Seth Meyers.
Oh,
This is Carson Daly.
is it Tucker Carlson
Oh, God.
or Matt Walsh? Which is the one with the darker hair?
Matt Walsh.
They both have equally repulsive ideas. So I was going to say the one with the horrifying repulsive ideas. He's the what is a woman, right?
Matt Walsh is that one. Yeah, he does.
What is a lowly third dimensional being? That's the question that I have.
But
And honestly, he's the only one that can just he also looks like but a different hair color.
yes, not the UCB Matt Walsh.
No. He looks like Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, he looks like if Ron Livingston had more energy. He does.
Oh.
Do you know who Ron Livingston is?
No, I have no
He's in
idea.
Search Party,
Oh, he's the guy.
Office Space.
Yes, he's the guy that looks like the guy who was in The Mummy and the Whale.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes,
So this is Ron Livingston.
he looks like Brendan Fraser to me. Why does he look so much like a fuckboy in that picture? I've never looked at him before and thought that's a fuckboy until I saw this picture and I'm like, that's a fuckboy.
He's in The Flash now. Yeah, he was The Flash's dad. This is Brendan Fraser.
Oh, he's in the Flash. They look the same. He has a slightly buggier eyes. And he looks a little more like a fuckboy. What a face. Right? What a face for Brendan Fraser
Brendan
to make in
Fraser's-
this picture.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. Argyle says they do not look the same. These photos happen to be similar, yes.
Fair.
Fine. What about...
I see two white men with dark hair.
Okay, so what about this Ron Livingston
Okay.
and this Brendan Fraser?
Well, the haircut's different now.
Sure.
So now they're different people. Now I notice that he has an entirely different eye color. But it is
Oh, you're right. It's Fraser.
Fraser. It's all in the hair.
Fraser.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Fraser.
though, Fluval.
Fraser.
When we watched Search Party, I did ask if that was Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Oh, that hair, but with a mullet in the back. Love that.
Calico, my mom can't tell the difference between Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck and says it hurts to look at all their faces.
They are so similar, and they put them all in that fucking movie where they were pretending to be Irish cops, and I could not tell who. I thought that it was about the same guy. I thought the same guy was like going to like be a in the military and was being like a made man with the Irish mob. I thought it was the same person. See, but Brad Pitt is getting a little bit distinct in his old age. That when they were younger, they all look exactly the same. Yes, we should hang out. See, all of those men except for Jack Nicholson look the same.
Yeah, this is Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg,
Those are all the same person.
Matt Damon, and Leo DiCaprio.
Only one of those three was in that movie.
No, they're all in this movie. Oh, these ones are all in this movie.
Okay, and that's the one with the Irish cop.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was not in The Departed.
It was. Wait, which one was Leo?
Brad Pitt and
I thought Brad Pitt was in that.
no, Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio were both in it.
Oh, but they look really different
Ben Affleck
now.
was not in The Departed either.
They have different widenesses in their face, though. I saw them both in that Quentin Tarantino movie. And I was like, wow,
What
those
Quentin
are two different
Which
looking
Tarantino
men.
movie?
The one that had Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio.
Oh,
and
Inglourious
Leo's like,
Basterds.
ooh, look, it's me.
Inglourious Bastards.
No.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
You have to be clear when you say the Quentin Tarantino movie with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a really good point. Not the one where Leo cuts his hands. Sorry about The Departed. Formerly big Dropkicks Murphy fan. I also get Shipping Up to Boston stuck in my head. Oh my god. But with their hair the same. I cannot believe we are still on this. We will never get off of this. Yes.
You think I
Unceremoniously stepped over my cat carrier at the airport. Didn't even take a peek inside. Didn't even take a peek. Okay, that does look like the same man, but dressed differently. But also, wait, that man is Brad Pitt, right? The one in the jean jacket?
Yes, the jean jacket is Brad Pitt and the turtleneck is Leo.
He looks to me like a young Fonzie. He looks exactly like that man. Am I wrong, though?
I didn't expect Fonzie to come up.
He's my enemy now, too. Fuck him for just stepping over your cat carrier. I never finished it. I saw it on a plane, and it was too long for the plane. He wasn't even gentle? Oh, my God. Yes! No! Don't they look the same? With the glasses on? They have those long fucking faces?
Oh, you're right. I should get Fonzie with sunglasses on.
So, see how Brad Pitt, his face got longer as he aged, whereas DiCaprio, his face got whiter as he aged. Their bones moved. It's Scorsese's best movie? Well, apparently I don't like Scorsese movies, because I did not like that.
This is Fonzie.
That was Fonzie. They look the same!
Do you think
He
all
was
white
trying to
men in
escape a crowd.
Do you think all white men in aviators look the same?
He chose wrong. I mean, do they not? You've seen a cop before. Do they not all look the same? Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's your cat's problem. Fonzie looks like Carson Daly there. Oh, wait,
Yeah, he
is that
does.
the person who... Are we wrapping back around to the
Yeah,
person?
we wrapped back around.
Yes!
But we got a question.
Fair to not wanna
Bryson
watch
wants me to ask if you can tell Fonzie and Fozzie apart.
They both tell jokes, though, right? And they both have brown hair.
Fun fact,
so-
I think late career Henry Winkler is more Fozzie coded.
Yeah, he's super Fozzie coded, especially in BoJack Horseman.
Gene Cousineau
Yes.
feels Fozzie.
Yes. Oh, that's That's who they all look like. Brendan Fraser looks like Barry. They both have the buggy eyes.
Okay, well then we'll loop back around to
It's just that Barry can unbug his eyes when he wants. And I don't know that Brendan Fraser can. Fozzy, the band fronted by wrestler Chris Jericho. Now, is that anything like... What was it? Joanne of Arc? Okay. Tell me that doesn't look exactly like Brendan Fraser. Yes, Fonzie and the Foz. Fonzie and
I don't know why I'm
Fozzie,
going
same.
with such
Yep.
old photos for Bill Hader.
Yeah, no. Full in support of the cat, full not in support of Matt Damon. Okay, he is like a huge crush. I mean, look, I didn't think I had a huge crush on him, and then I saw a lot more stuff of him. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that you would have a crush on,
He looks
right?
like Carson Daly here.
And then sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you watch all of a show that you thought was going to be a comedy.
Oh, that does look like Martin Shkreli.
But is a character Oh my god, it super does. That man, he's daddy.
Yeah, he does look like Jack Quaid in the last one too. Boimler.
Oh, he looks so much like Boimler. That's the thing, is he can do anything with his face. He's not I feel like in this he's not eye fucking. I feel like in this he's fake eye fucking for the camera because he knows how to make a camp look. Couldn't place it. Yep. Hum num nom some. Ooh. Camp is hot. Fair. Very fair. But I didn't know that I thought he was hot until I saw like the last season of Barry when he's like totally unfuckable. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Well, and just as a point of comparison for Martin Shkreli, this is what Martin Shkreli looks like.
Oh my God,
Services,
Mary
I have to
should.
show up once a month to make sure I don't flee the country. And
Oh my god, that man looks so much like Bill Hader. Has Bill Hader done Martin Shkreli?
Probably.
Because I would watch that.
Better, East Coast crab
The most broken of humans.
Thank you for the raid, Stab Comedy. You were playing trivia while you were streaming? That's wild. Thank you for
Welcome.
joining. We're playing theme park trivia, and we took a brief stopover to determine which actors look like other actors, and determined that Bill Hader looks like Martin Shkreli in a specific photo. And,
He looks like him all the time. Come
yeah,
on.
and that Fonzie looks like Brad Pitt.
Martin Shkreli does kind
He
of
does
look
look
like
Paul
Paul
Dano would be great as Shkreli.
Yeah.
Probably.
And Paul Dano
Oh,
looks very specific.
And we determined that
too.
Bill Hader is hot and daddy. But if you want to join our game of trivia because there's still room, you can go to crowd.live and enter the code VDDSC.
And with our trivia, it's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game.
The final question.
Yes, because there
You
will be
could
a
take the
wager.
cake.
You'll be able to wager your points on the final question. People often go all in.
Paul Dano, also hot.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
The Riddler himself. Riddle me this. Let's go to
Man.
question number 8.
Not me looking up what Paul Dano looks like.
Which King Features syndicate
Oh.
character was a mascot for the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the late 80s and early 90s? Beetle Bailey, Dennis the Menace, Hagar the Horrible, or Popeye the Sailor Man? An easy, accessible question. Josh Fadum is a Ghost Trusters. I trust them.
Oh, I love him. He was in Loki.
Yeah. He was
Who
a
was he in
TVA. He was
Loki?
in line in front of Loki at the TVA.
Oh yeah, and he got killed.
Maybe it is the obvious one.
Ooh,
Maybe it's
maybe.
not. You have to what does your heart tell you, Missy information?
Chose the obvious. Voted with your gut. We'll see. We know that Fluval likes to be
Fluval.
Trixie.
I can be a little tricksy.
A little?
Fluval.
Trixie.
a little
Oh,
Trixie.
you've been to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the
in
warm
the warm California sun? Boardwalk?
Chose the obvious to normalize it. We love normalizing things that ought to be normalized, like suffering.
Like, yeah, and picking the obvious answer.
This question broke your brain. We love that. Oh, which is the obvious one?
None of you said Beetle Bailey. It wouldn't be the first time a question broke people's brains grammatically on this show. 2 of you said Dennis the Menace. 3 of you said Hagar the Horrible. 8 of you said Popeye the Sailor Man.
He's
Well-
Popeye the
Let's go to photo proof to reveal the right answer.
Sailor Man.
Toot, toot. Here they are at the boardwalk in front of the sign advertising the Giant Dipper. It's Popeye, Bluto, and Olive Oil. They were
like
the
that.
mascots of the boardwalk from 1986 through the 90s. The boardwalk sold Popeye merch, had walk-around Popeye mascots and more, and even had a Wimpy's Burger restaurant. Which King Features Syndicate character was a mascot who helps the Reese security chief, Commander Cup, protect Reese Central from the Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk in the late 80s and early 90s? Dennis the Menace is Monterey.
Oh, really?
There's that Monterey is home to Dennis the Menace Park.
And the Monterey Bay Aquarium?
Yeah.
The kind of thing that you do not want a menace inside of?
The
Okay.
the Dennis the Menace playground is in the city of Downey, which is near Monterey, and it has, or no, it's in Monterey. It's actually in Monterey.
Is there a Popeye Park in Malta?
Oh, where the wrecking crew is gonna go?
Popeye was researching beaches in the jungle with my aunt right before he died.
Madam Web. So Dennis the Menace playground here in Monterey has a full train and was co-created by the creator of Dennis the Menace. Named after the beloved comic strip character, the Dennis the Menace playground has been delighting children for over 50 years. Intern Forrest even went here. A lot. The playground was created as part of the El Estero Park Complex in 1956 and was established with the help of Hank Ketchum, creator of the Dennis the Menace comic strip and father of Ash Ketchum.
Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was like, are we talking about Ash Ketchum's
and
father?
thank you for the redemption, the sus horn, a whom named Maddie.
Ooh,
And it
very
has play structures,
sus.
large slides, a climbing wall, a suspension bridge, a hedge maze, and more. And there's an authentic 1924 Southern Pacific steam engine. And for decades, children were allowed to climb all over it, but now they
sick.
fence it off
Why?
because it's dangerous to have children jumping off of a train.
I mean, it's not moving, is it?
No. Intern Forrest played
It's
over it.
Dennis the Menace Park.
Yeah.
Does Ash have a canonical dad?
There's also a statue of Dennis the Menace in the park. Oh, yeah. There's the lion drinking fountain, too.
Yes, the raid redemption. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
That lion? That's great. Oh my god.
There's a suspension bridge.
Oh, it's Professor Oak, and he feels guilty because he
That's
was
been
never
the
there
joke,
for his
yeah.
son, so he gives him a Pokemon. Who is his dad? Who is Ryan Reynolds?
My favorite is the lion, though.
On DVD.
Thank you for the raid redemption.
Raid Dade Redemption.
With the innovative fight scenes that only you can bring, a whom named Maddie. And here on FromTheFreezer.com, a website I do not vouch for or know anything about, is a vintage boardwalk merch.
Ooh.
For $25, you can get a 1986 Santa Cruz Boardwalk Popeye shirt featuring Popeye, Olive Oil, Bluto, and Wimpy. It's a large, but it fits like a medium. And it's 18 inches pit to pit. Much like.
Famous lion from Dennis the Menace 2.
That's right, 8 of you got it right.
Raid
And
Dade
so,
Redemption 2.
the HR Puff and Stuff Pinball Theme Park Ride in first place. The Haunted Uncle Bryson flying up into second. Matterhorn in third. Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion in fourth. Potatoes on a Carousel Horse in fifth. Bootleg Bart in sixth. Ish's Berry Farm in seventh. Six Flags Walk Run in eighth. A Fluval Annual Pass Holder in ninth. Pissland in 10th. Stab Comedy, who recently rated us, and let me give the shout out now that I can do it again to Stab Comedy, because you should follow them, and you can even see live stand-up shows on their Twitch channel
Ooh, love live
very
stand-up.
regularly. So definitely follow Stab. And in 12th, Six Blogs Great Adventure. And in 13th, Egg, a new player. Welcome, Egg.
Welcome, Egg.
On 14th, on RFM's Grand Trivia's Cup Fusion Chatters Become. In 15th, Mr. Blog's Wild Ride. And in 16th, T. Whom?
Love that. But of course, it's still anyone's game.
It is, as we
Still
get to
anyone's
question
game.
number 9, often called the penultimate question.
Penultimate.
Which of these international Disney parks opened first? Disneyland Paris, Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, or Tokyo Disney Sea? Yes, you should.
Ooh, what beautiful suffering.
That would be beautiful suffering. Do you know the answer to this one? Intern Entertainment Division? Intern
think I
Chapek.
actually do.
Intern Chapek. Do you know the answer? That's the better
Thank you
bit.
so much. I'm Intern Kristie.
Yeah.
Who's Chapek?
Bob Chapek, head of Disneyland Parks, who became the head of Disney after Bob Iger and before Bob Iger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the guy that Bob Iger was like, I'm
Yeah,
Bob Iger.
the
over
Bob
you."
Iger named as his perfect, wonderful successor, and then replaced as an incompetent boob who never should have been made CEO, and he doesn't understand who did that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Who's Chapek? Who's Chapek? When
Yeah, it was a Conan situation, except he was bad at the job.
He is the egg of a man.
He is an egg of a man.
A real Conan situation, except that he was bad at the job. Ugh. He is a real egg of a man.
I like his ironmonger.
You know who he looks like?
He has an ironmonger look, too.
He looks like Ironmonger, but he also looks like the Kingpin.
Oh, Wilson Fisk? Legitimate businessman Wilson Fisk?
Legitimate businessman? Kingpin? Yes. Yes. A real Gordon Liddy.
He has big Gordon Liddy vibes.
Who's Gordon Liddy? A politician?
I guess you weren't paying too close attention to missed calls where we had a whole jag about G. Gordon Liddy and his time on Fear Factor.
Oh, that fucker that we watched
Yeah.
do bullshit?
Yeah.
He does look like that fucker that we
And
watched
gold,
do bullshit.
and gold commercials. Well,
He
let's see the
does
correct
look
answer.
Bezos adjacent.
Okay, 6 of you said Disneyland Paris. None of you said Disneyland or Hong Kong Disneyland. 5 of you said
I
Tokyo
watched
Disneyland.
it happen.
1 of you said Tokyo Disney Sea. The correct answer is Tokyo Disneyland, which opened on April 15th, 1983. Disneyland Paris, April 12th, 1992. Hong Kong Disneyland, September
Oh.
12th, 2005. And
I would have gotten this wrong. I thought it
Tokyo-
was Paris.
Tokyo Disney Sea opened on September 4th, 2001.
Wow.
Yep. Well, let's go to our leaderboard. We're HR Puff and Stuff Pinball Theme Park Ride in first place. Matterhorn in second. The Haunted Uncle Bryson in third. Potatoes on a Carousel Horse in fourth. And in fifth, rounding out our top 5, it's Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion. Here lies G. Gordon Liddy, that fuck that we watched do things on Missed Calls. And by the way, Missed Calls with the Former Randoms is a show before this show that starts at 6 p.m. Pacific right here on twitch.com/Radio Free Multiverse.
And next week, they're talking about ticks versus talks.
Yeah, next week it's Ticks versus Talks. That's right, it opened on a Tuesday,
Ooh.
September 4th.
Okay. I mean, they clearly didn't have the biggest high hopes for it, I suppose.
No.
Do things that people want to do well open on Tuesdays?
They wanted that park to do well.
I used to have Girl Scouts on Tuesdays and art class, so I always remember Tuesdays are excellent fucking days.
Well, you know what I have, what this channel has on Tuesdays? It's Con Artist Journey to Baldur's Gate on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, where a bunch of interns have a con-filled adventure throughout Faerun as the 4 flim-flam artists who have to defeat the Dead 3 and save the fantastical world of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I see.
Oh, seen here is the man who killed Houdini.
Oh, awesome. I mean, he looks like he could.
Yeah.
Looks like he stole his mustache too.
Yeah.
Tuesdays is when they used to release albums.
That's true.
Because they assumed everyone's home, just like waiting to listen to music.
I think it's because they didn't want to compete with New Comic Book Day.
Tuesdays and Thursdays have big Girl Scout energy. They really fucking do.
No, right. The person in that image was J. Gordon Whitehead, the man who killed Houdini and Brick Shithouse in the land of Faerun.
Brick Shithouse.
But let's see whose points are
Yeah,
Brick Shithouse.
all the fucking out of the way. It's much more PG-13.
Okay, wait. What does that mean, hot carbs?
Tuesday is orange and Thursday is brown. Both brownie colors.
Oh, yeah, no, Mondays are
Fridays
blue because of the
green.
song.
I feel like Tuesdays are green.
Why?
I don't know why.
So you have like
But I always
synesthesia
felt
for
like-
days of the week.
Tuesdays feel kind of green.
Yeah. Wednesday's blue.
Red. Oh. Do you prefer it to be blue, Fluval? I thought it was red because of you.
Oh, you're right. Wednesday should be Wednesday's Fluval colored.
I do agree that Thursday is brown. But Mondays are blue. Sundays are absolutely yellow.
Okay, here's what I
Yeah,
think.
right?
Here's what I think. Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, Wednesday too, Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm Fluval.
I'm in flu love with you.
I'm glad we went the same way, single walk run. Let's see who goes the same way in our game of
Well, see,
trivia.
blue.
Wager your points as we debate this.
Okay, so blue and green both have the same vibes, right? Purple has more vibes in common with red.
Not at all, says Things from the Void in terms of blue and green.
No? They don't have the same vibes?
Not to Things from the Void. You could follow over at Sensitive Artist Types.
Because you have like the red, yellow, orange, right? They sit over here. And then you have green, blue, purple. Mm-hmm. That sit over here. And those are all of the colors.
What was the first franchise theme park in the U.S.? Disneyland, Great America, Santa's Village, or Six Flags?
Warm versus cool.
Yeah.
But like a cooled yellow. You can have a cool red.
No.
Yes, you can. It's red with a blue undertone.
Purple.
No, undertone, not mixed.
No, you can have a cool red, I know.
Yeah, you can have cool
It's like
red.
more of a magenta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but magenta itself is kind of like, it's like a warm.
Yeah, like rose, kind of a cool red sometimes.
Yes. Okay, Sunday
Blue.
yellow, Sunday yellow, Monday red, Tuesday blue, Wednesday green, Thursday magenta, Friday orange, Saturday I'm in love. There are cool
Wait,
red lipsticks.
CBC.
That's the thing.
Are you saying, oh no, because I jokingly said there weren't any cool reds and then was like, wait, no, there are definitely cool red colors. Color temperature is more varied than one might initially think.
Well, Fluval, you're fifth dimensional, so your experience of color
Oh, sure. I mean, also, yeah.
is different. I feel
I'm
like
not a lonely
Saturday is like sprinkles. Like there's a lot of different colors on
No,
a
there's
Saturday.
cool tone. I know. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, cool toned red lipsticks and warm toned red lipsticks.
It's the reds that lean to the purple side are cooler, and the reds that lean to the yellow side are warmer.
It's more of a glow.
What?
It's an undertone glow. Not to sound like I'm correcting you, Fluval, because you of course know all. But it's like, it's not that it's like magenta, it's that it's like, I thought Fluval and I were fighting. I mean, Fluval, color
Look,
fight.
If we were
I love
fighting,
this.
this would happen.
Yep. It's Wild West all over.
So, what I mean,
Oh,
because I guess we're talking about color wheel stuff still, is, so, the reds that lean more in the direction of the blue I would say, are cooler reds on that red-purple border.
This one was invented
And
by
the
a
red-yellow border is more where you get your red-orange border is where you get some warmer reds.
Yes. I see, Fluv. I see.
Now, is this because the way I see coloration happens to line up very neatly with how Photoshop displays coloration? Perhaps.
I was asking what your color wheel, color theory basis was.
Yeah.
Strong disagree. Okay.
In what way?
Strong agree. Agreeing with Fluval, yes, always a good choice. Fluval can see every color like those weird shrimp. Very true.
See, like
Very
this
true.
one. Like, you got your red and then your red
But
violet.
that's a bad color wheel.
It is.
That is a fake
It is.
color wheel.
I
It's
agree.
a lie.
I
That
agree.
color wheel actually lies.
I was wondering what people's reaction to that bad color wheel would be, yeah.
In the color red's way, you know? Oh, in the cool reds. So you do not believe there are cool reds.
No.
What about Red Skeleton?
He's pretty cool.
Yes.
But yeah, this does sort of show.
Yes, green is different from blue, but the vibes of green and blue are the same. The same way that math is green and blue or red.
What?
There are warm blues. Math can be red, but it can also be green or blue. Science is only green or blue. It does look like Sexton.
Okay, this is more, I think.
Green and orange are
See?
more color in the vibe. That's interesting.
This is another color wheel where I think, yeah, you go red, medium, and then as you go towards purple, it gets a little cooler.
If we had to pick a vibe, buddy, history is yellow. History can be yellow. History can be yellow. Math is red or blue. Science is green. I agree with all of these things so far. I think Spanish is yellow, though.
Yeah, I guess this is the new who do they look like.
PE is pink. Okay, I love this. Taking it back. Bright darks. There are bright darks. And there are dull darks.
Okay, on Reddit, in casual conversation, someone said that there's a lot of math is blue, science is green, English is yellow, and German is red because it was a school in Germany. Math is blue, and language stuff being red is coming up a lot, like English.
Well, it sounds like for them, English was their foreign language
Yes.
class. So yellow being their
Yeah.
foreign language
Yeah.
class.
Yeah,
and
yeah. But
German
schools-
being our English
Oh,
would
interesting.
be red.
Someone said
That's
math
interesting.
is blue, science is red, English is yellow, geography is green, and that all stems from the color of their school workbooks.
Yeah, of course.
And that's all of the association is just the colors they used in their books at one point.
Okay, we have opinions about the subjects being colors, but days cannot be colors. Right? We all have the same implant that Fluval put in our brains when we were picking notebooks for our subjects in school.
I don't, and yet I don't do that.
Hey, a face is
Intern
features.
Forrest does not remember the color of any of the workbooks he chose in school.
Features are different than colors. I can see colors just fine. I just can't remember features. See, I know the color of their hair. That's interesting.
As is our game. 7 of you said Santa's Village, and Santa's Village is the correct answer. Santa's Village was the first franchised theme park in the United States of America.
I mean, we may not be on the same planet. Things from the void. You're from the
You
void.
are from the void, and we're outside of time and space.
You're from the void.
But Santa's Village is the first theme park or the first franchised theme park in the U.S. The first one opened in Lake Arrowhead, California in 1955, and the second opened in Scotts Valley, California in 1957, and the third opened in East Dundee, Illinois in 1959, and it is still there.
You better watch out. Better not.
I've never been. I was not expecting a goat. I don't know why that shocked me.
Santa is hot. Get a free ticket to Santa's Village from Cheerios when you buy 2 tickets at regular price.
It is edited like a horror movie trailer.
Yeah, I
When you
also
buy 2
like
tickets,
the voiceover says get it from Cheerios, and the ending says Cheetos.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a horror movie trailer. Those goats, my god. Oh, Kittyland.
I like when it said Santa is hot.
Santa is hot. But he doesn't look anything like Bill Hader. Because he has white hair. So he looks like George Lucas to me. Except that their beards are different.
That's me, Santa Claus.
Ooh. It's Santa! Hello, Santa!
We better watch out.
The goat pop up. Oh,
You better not
dead
cry.
goat. We love the suffering.
Death is a part of the force.
I think I may need to adjust my. Can you? I just love like, hey, psychiatrist. I saw a goat on a trivia show from an evil fish.
Rejoice for those who transform into the force. Mourn them, do not. Miss them, do not. That's what the villain Yoda said.
Right?
Oh, it's almost like the Jedi were wrong in the prequels. But that was a subtle point. People think I don't make those. Anyway, let's go back to our leaderboard.
Goodbye,
Well.
points.
Goodbye, point. Bright, what the fuck? Bryson is posting as me.
Oh, what do you think Bryson posted?
Hot Carbs is mad.
As Heart Carbs.
About the points.
Oh,
Because they're
okay.
logged into
I
Hot
thought
Carbs
it was about
Live.
the goat. I was
Bryson Stop. I bet Bryson Stop was Bryson. Well,
oh, I love this. I love this fighting. Bryson,
go.
Go, Bryson, go.
Go, Bryson.
No, I'm not mad. Who's not mad?
Go, Bryson Wallace.
Real Hot Carbs Live.
Bryson,
Hot
go.
Carbs Live, real.
Hot Carbs Live, real.
The carbs are hot,
but the points are gone. Well, you're really mad. Yeah, you should be, because you're all the way down into 0, Uncle Bryson. Uncle Bryson is down to 0. Uncle Bryson lost all his points.
Ooh, we're legit mad. Really mad about that goat. Hot Carbs Live.
Uncle Bryson
official.
lost 4,069 points on that question.
How do I report this stream?
By wagering your points.
Suffering.
Because there's one more question.
Not Carbs
Not
Live.
Carbs Live. There was a mistake. I couldn't wager any points last round. Hopefully
Ah!
you can now, whom named Maddie, because there's actually one final surprise question.
Oh my God! Report!
Yeah, that happens.
Report! Hot
Specific
Carbs.
Andrew won multiple times because they couldn't wager any points.
Yep.
That's on you. You shouldn't have gone all in.
Shouldn't have gone
You
all
should have
in.
known there would be one more question.
Shouldn't have gone all in. I love my little fins.
Your fins are great. As is. Which of these is the oldest still active theme park in California? Children's Fairyland, Gilroy Gardens, Knott's Berry Farm, or the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk? Yeah, this is very when Bryson offered people some mixed nuts and then snakes popped out. Don't pull this stuff. I'll pull what I want. Don't you tell me what I can pull or not pull.
Yeah, Fluval will just pull.
And I don't even have fine motor control.
Gross.
Why did you gross Gross? Oh, I see, for what you said. Bryson sloshing his Tapache in rage. Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want.
Don't tell Fluval what to do.
Yeah,
Don't
South
do
Park
it.
actually stole that catchphrase from me.
Yes.
I do what I want.
Yes. Fluval, give me points. You demand them. How wonderful for you. How nice for you to demand something of Fluval. I heard that Bryson hates Tapache now. Let me speak to your manager. Fluval's right here.
Yeah, I'm right here. Do you mean Grand Emperor Aquarium, the boundless enclosure, the endless fish tank?
We should watch The Wizard.
Yeah, this is a gift from The Wizard.
Oh.
It's the Super Mario Brothers 3 ad disguised as a whole movie.
Speaking, sir, what can I do for you today?
I am the supervisor.
How can I help you? Hi, this is Intern Kristie speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, Hot Carbs Live would like to file a complaint. Bryson, if you care in Wizworld, I swear to God.
I mean, does he have the membership number?
Do you have the membership number? Yeah. Bryson, Carroting, Wizworld trying to report Fluval. It won't work, won't work, won't work, won't work. It sounded kinda like dubstep a little there. With
That
the
was
won't.
magnificent.
That's our version of
Fluval.
the hoedown that Wizworld Live does. Is
So musical.
just riffing to yakety sax. There we go. It's another song. I shouldn't have said that. And set up expectations that we do it every time. I don't think we will. We are not committing to doing it every time. But I did it the first and the second time.
What I love the most about
Holy
that,
overcommitment, Fluval.
what I love the most about that is that I don't have to participate at all. I
Yeah.
can just keep dancing.
Yeah, you just get to dance a little around and not have to do the song at all. No, you don't have to. I'm just doing it every time. Here we go. There's more lyrics and even more and more. Now let's find out who lost points. 3 of you said Children's Fairyland. 1 of you said Gilroy Gardens. 7 of you said Knott's Berry Farm.
I want to cast magic.
And 2 of you said
missile.
the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the warm California sun. Well, let's actually look at an ad for the one that is the oldest. And here it comes. Here's an ad for the one that is the oldest. Yes, it's Bryson and Stinky. That's the account number as we pull up the ad of the oldest, still active theme park in CA.
Everybody, it's the latest news. We're doing the walk in Santa Cruz. Do the walk, do the beach boardwalk, do the walk.
And there's Popeye.
Do the walk, do the beach boardwalk, do the walk, do the beach boardwalk.
Did he say we're going the fuck to Santa Cruz?
Come on,
No.
everybody, you can
I heard we're going to fucking Santa Cruz.
you can jump in the sand.
At the very beginning.
Yeah. Alright, come on, everybody, we're going to fucking Santa Cruz.
Do the beach boardwalk.
There's Popeye.
It's the latest news. We're doing the walk in Santa Cruz.
We're doing the walk in Santa Cruz.
No, he said we're going to fucking Santa Cruz. He 100% that. Yes. Yes.
Everybody, it's the latest news. We're doing the walk in Santa Cruz.
He says we're going to fucking Santa Cruz.
Everybody, it's the latest news. We're doing the walk in Santa Cruz.
How is it a theme park? Because there's multiple rides. There's so many rides there.
He says, fuck, I am entirely correct. We're going to fucking Santa Cruz.
Like, for example, they have the cave train.
Yeah, he said the fuck word.
He said frick word. So yeah, see here, you're in a dark ride. And this is the cave train. They have the giant dipper. They have the hurricane. They had the hurricane. They have a Ferris wheel. They have a pirate ride. And so yeah, you go here. Fuck you, Luigi. And yeah, you get to explore. You go back in time and get to see all sorts of cave people doing all sorts of cave people things, like
Cave people
going the
doing
fuck
cave
to Santa
things.
Cruz.
Going to fucking Santa Cruz.
That was our final question. 2 of you got it right.
Oh my god.
And now let's see who the winners of our game of trivia are. The winner, there's only one. Here they come. Your winners will be revealed as soon as the clapping stops. In 3rd place, Potatoes on a Carousel Horse with 2,514 points. In 2nd, Commander Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion. And in 1st place, who I presume is Missy, the HR Puffin Stuff Theme Park Pinball Ride.
Congratulations!
If you are the HR Puffin Stuff Theme Park Ride, tell us who you are, and we'll give you something a little special. But there's one prize.
It's Missy!
Good, we'll give you something special because we have your address. But there's something you all get to enjoy. I don't know why that one was so much louder, but it was! Congratulations to all of our beings who suffered so greatly.
And
yeah, no, Missy, I believe you're right that you got everything right.
Wait, really?
I'm trying to see.
Did you no-scope this
You
whole
may have
quiz?
no-scoped
I
our
wanna
trivia.
cast
You
magic
no-scoped
missile.
the whole quiz and got 100. Missy! Missy! Missy!
Okay.
The way I wrote this so that I would remember
Yes.
that it was you. It looks like I wrote pissy.
Missy got 11 out of 11 correct. Commander
What?
Cup from Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion got 8 out of 11 correct.
Oh.
Potatoes on a Carousel Horse got 6 out of 11 correct. Ish's Berry Farm got 7 out of 11 correct. And Six Flags Walk Run got 6 out of 11 correct.
You knew the Star Trek one, yes!
But don't worry, if you're not a big theme park head, be sure to join us next week for Dune Trivia.
Ooh, look at that butthole.
Look at that giant butthole chasing me and Muad'Dib and Shawnee as we, or no, maybe that's Lady Jessica. But as we run from the giant butthole that threatens to consume us on Arrakis, or the desert planet Dune.
Look holes.
Look holes.
Y'all have fun. Report! Fluval!
That's a giant Jussie. Please, it's a shy halussi.
Yes, read that book!
Yes, you have 1 week to read all of Dune, and
All of Dune.
here's
All
okay.
of the 5 Dunes.
There's more than 5 Dunes.
There's more than 5 Dunes?
Yes, Frank Herbert wrote over 5 Dunes. He wrote 6 Dunes.
That man needs to stop taking acid.
Well, he died, so he isn't taking acid anymore. But
Buzz.
be sure to join us for Dune Trivia next week because, yeah, you better believe, yeah, his son wrote the other 51. That was a great Hamilton reference.
Oh my god.
His son! Look at my son.
Look at my son. Look at my son.
He co-wrote so many books with the co-author of the Jedi Academy trilogy.
The guy with the worm in the sleeping bag. We're gonna have plenty of questions about that fuck.
He wrote
6
about
Dunes.
Corin Horn.
Ban Radio Free Multiverse. No!
Never ban on us. But be sure to follow Hot Carbs Live because early and if you missed it, you can watch the VOD of their blindfolded run of LucasArts' classic game, Day of the Tentacle.
You must.
You must, and
We
we'll
are compelling
see.
you. And
Do
you
you
should
get
also
it?
watch Wizworld Live
Yes,
this
watch
Friday.
Wizworld Live. Yes, great point. We need to promo that. Watch Wizworld Live this Friday, where the great Skinner, the Bay Area's own Skinner, will
the Bay
be
Area's
on the
own?
episode promoting his new game with Jason Fury called Realm Runners. And so you won't want to miss that out. missed that because it really reflects both of their art styles, and it looks so cool. Skinner. Yes, be sure to follow Wiz World Live. Also, Sunday, Doom Room. Wednesday, Hunter and the Wiz. Follow them there, and we'll see you next week.
We will.
Also, circulate Fluval's visit to Berkeley.
Yes.
It's out on Instagram
Circulate
now.
it.
Watch that. Share it with your friends. Tell everyone about my trip to Berkeley. And we'll see you next week because we have your coordinates.
We do. We know where you are.
A Whom Named Maddie is playing Metal Wolf Chaos XD, the game where the president flies a mech, so we're rating a Whom Named Maddie.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.